Lionel Messi scores hat-trick, assists 2 in Argentina's 6-0 rout versus Bolivia. Not that it's surprising, but Lionel Messi can still do it all in key games. The 37-year-old forward led Argentina to a dominant 6-0 win versus Bolivia during 2026 World Cup qualifying action Tuesday. Messi scored 3 goals and assisted 2, contributing 5 goals and assists in a 6-goal performance. The performance made it 846 career goals, club and country. The Inter Miami star opened the scoring in the 19th minute, slotting the ball to the bottom right corner after being found wide open behind Bolivia's defensive line. Argentina led 3-0 at the break thanks to a second goal via Inter Milan star Lautaro Martinez. Julian Alvarez, now with Atletico Madrid, tripled the lead in the 3rd minute of first-half stoppage time. Thiago Almada, currently playing in Brazil after making waves in MLS, added the 4th goal in the 69th minute. Argentina recorded 14 shots on the night, with 10 on target. Bolivia had the opposite showing, mustering just 4 shots with 1 on target. The result kept La Albiceleste atop the standings for World Cup standings, as they remain 3 points above high-flying Colombia, which is in 2nd place. Uruguay and Brazil round out the top 4, with the latter in a struggling phase while Neymar Jr. continues to rehab from serious lower leg injuries. Lionel Messi comes all guns blazing for Argentina, bags brilliant hat-trick against Bolivia. Lionel Messi produced another magical performance as he bagged a hat-trick and 2 assists against Bolivia in a FIFA World Cup qualifier match at the Estadio Más Monumental in Buenos Aires. Get all the details here. Lionel Messi is back with a bang. The Inter Miami star once again dazzled for Argentina as he bagged a brilliant hat-trick against Bolivia in a FIFA World Cup qualifier. Messi also laid 2 assists as Argentina thrashed Bolivia 6-0 at the Estadio Más Monumental in Buenos Aires. This was Messi's first match since the Copa America final, and the 37-year-old took very little time to make his presence felt. Messi scored his first at the stroke of 19 minutes and completed his hat-trick with goals in 84 and 86 minutes. Another record will also be at stake for Messi when Inter Miami faced the New England Revolution in their last MLS regular season match. The Herons will be eyeing the 74-point barrier, which will be an MLS season record. Lionel Messi scores a hat-trick, bags 2 assists as Argentina thrashed Bolivia 6-0 in FIFA World Cup 2026 qualifier. Watch video highlights. Lionel Messi scored a hat-trick and chipped in with 2 assists as Argentina thrashed Bolivia 6-0 at the Estadio Más Monumental River Plate Stadium in Buenos Aires. Lionel Messi netted a hat-trick and chipped in with 2 assists as Argentina beat Bolivia 6-0 at the Estadio Más Monumental River Plate Stadium in Buenos Aires on Wednesday, October 16. The aging superstar secured the 3 goals, with classic Messi touch finishes, while his 2 assists did no harm to his reputation as one of the finest playmakers in the history of the game. No wonder with Messi in fine form. It was the Lionel Scaloni's side that dominated the fixture and ended up winning the match by a comfortable margin. The 8-time Ballon d'Or winner scored the opening goal in the 19th minute of the match. The home crowd then cheered again in the 43rd minute, when Julian Alvarez passed the ball to Messi, who squared it to Martinez for the goal. Not much later, Alvarez scored another goal with Messi chipping the ball over the top to set up that goal. Thiago Almada side-footed scored the 4th goal of the match for his side, the first one in the second half. It needed a typical Messi goal to make the scoreline in favor of Argentina. It was a sight to behold for sports fans, as some Messi fans were visibly emotional when he found the back of the net yet again to complete a hat-trick, sealing an emphatic win for Argentina. Vintage Messi nets hat-trick as Argentina hit Bolivia for 6. Lionel Messi struck a vintage hat-trick as world champions Argentina romped to a 6-0 win over Bolivia in CONMEBOL World Cup qualifying on Tuesday. The 37-year-old provided an emphatic reminder of his enduring quality with 3 clinical finishes, 2 assists and some of his trademark creativity throughout the game as Lionel Scaloni's side dominated. The 8-time Ballon d'Or winner opened the scoring in the 19th minute when Bolivian defender Marcelo Suarez was robbed by Lautaro Martinez, who sent Messi clear, and he cleverly slotted into the bottom corner. The home crowd at Buenos Aires Monumental Stadium were on their feet again in the 43rd minute when Julian Alvarez threaded a brilliant pass through to Messi, who unselfishly squared the ball to Martinez to finish. 3 minutes later, Alvarez was on target himself when Bolivia were caught sleeping at a free kick, Messi chipping the ball over the top, and the Atletico Madrid forward slotted home. After the break, Nicolas Otamendi had a header ruled out for offside, but the home fans didn't have long to wait for the fourth when Thiago Almada side-footed home, after a superb pullback from Nahuel Molina. A classic Messi goal made it 5-0 in the 84th. The Inter Miami forward dribbling centrally before switching from his left foot to his right, and burying the ball into the bottom corner. 2 minutes later, and some fans were in tears after Messi cut in from the right, played a smart wall pass off substitute Nico Paz, and again put the ball beyond the reach of goalkeeper Guillermo Vizcarra. Argentina are top of the 10-team table with 22 points from 10 games, 3 points clear of second-place Colombia, who crushed Chile 4-0 in Barranquilla. Colombians crushed Chile. There was a different look to the team, wearing a special retro white kit, marking the Colombian Football Federation's centenary, featuring the national flag's colors in a hoop. It was a dashing design, and the performance of Nestor Lorenzo's team was equally stylish, taking apart a woeful Chile side that remained rooted last in the 10-team qualifying group. Defender Davinson Sanchez opened the scoring in the 34th minute, nodding home after Johan Lacumi had headed a James Rodriguez corner goalwards. Johan Cordoba slotted home, a Diaz cross in the 45th minute, but the effort was ruled out for offside against Diaz. Chile gifted the Colombians a second, 7 minutes after the interval, when Benjamin Kuzevic gave the ball away to Rodriguez, who squared to Liverpool winger Luis Diaz to convert. Substitute Johan Duran made it 3-0 in the 82nd minute after another giveaway, this time in midfield, allowed Sinisterra to break and then feed the Aston Villa forward, who made no mistake, and Sinisterra then wrapped up the win in stoppage time. Brazil continued to ease any concerns about their qualification chances with a comfortable 4-0 win over Peru in Brasilia. A pair of penalties converted by Barcelona winger Rafinha put the record 5-time World Cup winners on their way, the first coming in the 38th minute when Carlos Zambrano handled in the box, and the second in the 54th minute after the same defender brought down Savinho. But there was more to appreciate in the third goal, in the 71st minute, with Andreas Pereira producing a superb scissor kick volley from a Luis Enrique cross from the right. Luis Enrique completed the route in spectacular style with a brilliant left-foot drive from outside the box to make it 4-0 and leave Brazil in fourth. Paraguay boosted their chances of grabbing one of the 6 automatic qualification spots after substitute Antonio Sanabria scored twice, in a 2-1 win over Venezuela. Fullback John Aramburu put Venezuela ahead in the 25th minute, bursting down the right and collecting a pass from Jefferson Soteldo that he buried in the bottom corner. Torino striker Sanabria was introduced at the interval, and he brought 6th-placed Paraguay level when he slid in to meet a low cross from Junior Alonso. Sanabria then grabbed the winner in the 74th minute, leading a counterattack before getting into the box to finish off the move with a header from close range.